Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm smiling because I know you can't see this, but I have a mic. This is the mic that's on the camera currently, so hopefully my videos sound better. Do I sound better? Okay, so I wanted to come and talk to you guys because I'm not a daily vlogger. I say this all the time. My vlogs are not live, so you guys are seeing 1 to 2 week old footage. So sometimes I like to interject in between those vlogs and just come and do a real-time sit down and chat with you and see how you're doing and update you on current events. It has been an absolutely exhausting week to be black. I don't know that that has changed though. I mean, it just seems like it's always exhausting being black. I do want to preface this by saying though, I really feel that we should stop looking for certain celebrities and influencers and brands to speak out. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. The reason I say that is because, oh no, my battery's gonna die. Hold on. So the reason I want to definitely explain myself and what I mean when I say that, I think it's because what I find that we do, and I'm using we collectively, is we'll call these brands and celebrities out to say something, and then they'll say something that's just, and we all just, really? So I feel like it's just like not everybody has the range to discuss these things. Not everybody even has the same mindset as the majority of us. So sometimes I just feel like it's better that they don't speak and just open their wallets. You know what I mean? I think it's okay to remain quiet. Like I think Pretty Little Thing could have kept that to themselves. I think P. Diddy could have kept that to himself. I think LL Cool J could have kept all that to himself. Like, sometimes they're just not adding anything. Not every celebrity, not every influencer with a large platform has the range. That's how I feel about that. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I see it happen all the time, whether it's the Kardashians putting their foot in their mouth or brands or influencers, and then we tell them to say something and then we're like, well, why'd you say that? I think it's important that we all do our part. I definitely think it's important to, sign the petitions. I'll link the change.org one down below if you guys haven't already signed. It's important to donate either your time, your money, or your energy where and when you can. I'll link a couple organizations down below that I think are doing important work. Of course, you can also donate directly to the families. I think it's important that we all do our part. I just don't think that we all have the same part to play. Does that make sense? Okay, I hope that makes sense because, as a YouTuber, I'm very used to people picking apart my words and people just are committed to misunderstanding me. So hopefully what I'm saying makes sense and is not offensive to anybody. I just think it's okay to have different roles. It's okay to have different roles. It's been exhausting. Yesterday I sat on the couch all day. Yesterday was Saturday. I sat on the couch in one spot all day. I couldn't find the energy. I skipped yesterday's upload. I couldn't even find the energy to edit. Like, I haven't been on Instagram Live for a minute, which you guys know I love. I do miss you guys. I miss connecting with you guys, but it's important, I think, especially during these times, we have to do what we can, but we also have to protect our mental space and take time when we need it. Be gentle with each other. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle to one another, all that. Y'all, it's hard out here. I absolutely, and you guys, anybody who's followed me for any length of time you guys know that I absolutely love Beyonce. She can do no wrong in my eyes, but I think this is one of the first times I've ever disagreed with anything she said. She made a statement which, I loved her statement, I loved her message, but there's one part that I disagree with. And The reason I disagree with it is because we're over here, we're mourning and protesting with you. I'm over here mourning and protesting with you. Um, so I disagree. George Floyd is not family because he's American. He's family because he's black. You guys are my family because you're black. It has nothing to do with you being American. And I'm not by any means taking away from the very unique African American experience. I know that you experience a very unique brand of racism, a very unique brand of white supremacy, but white supremacy is the pandemic. White supremacy is a virus that has permeated the world. It's worldwide. Like, I can literally walk to Buffalo if I want to. Like, there's no separation of the land. These invisible borders that we speak so highly of are man-made, and we're not always there. Racism doesn't just dissipate magically, when you skip over Niagara Falls. Like, it's, do you know what and I hope that I'm explaining myself right, because again, I'm not the most eloquent and I don't want to end up putting my foot in my mouth, but I'm in no way taking away from the African American experience. It's a very unique one, as is the Black Canadian experience, as is the Black European experience. We all face racism in different ways, but the point is we all face racism. That's how I feel. When I sit up here and talk about support a sister, I'm not talking about supporting Canadian sisters only. Like, sisters aren't my sisters because they're Canadian. It's black. It's worldwide. I promote American businesses, Canadian businesses, French businesses, African businesses. Our sisterhood is in our blackness, right? And that's why you guys are my family, and that's why George Floyd is my family. So I'm sorry, Beyonce, I disagree with you for once. I'm still a member of the Beehive, though, I promise. Like, I just disagree with that one little part. Last month there was a young black man in Toronto by the name of DeAndre Campbell, and he had mental health issues. He suffered from mental health issues, and he called the police for assistance. They tased him and then shot him dead. That was just last month. The day before yesterday, a young black woman, again in Toronto, was, and this, it's still under investigation, so allegedly was, she was thrown off of her high-rise balcony by the police, and they deemed her death a suicide. So do you know what I mean? It's exhausting. It transcends borders. Like, white supremacy doesn't need a passport. It just exists. So I just want you all to know that we are here mourning and protesting right alongside with you. I care about my community here, obviously in Toronto, but I care about my community worldwide. All that to say that it's been exhausting, y'all. It's hashtag after hashtag. It's DeAndre Campbell here, and Regis Korchinski, I believe her last name was, and it's George Floyd, and it's Breonna Taylor, and it's it's Ahmaud, and it's hashtag after hashtag. It's just unending. Anyways, yeah. I don't really know what else to say, y'all, about that. I don't really know what else to say about that, but all of that aside, I hope that you all are keeping well, staying safe. We're also dealing with a pandemic on top of everything, so it's just quite a time to be alive, isn't it? All that aside, I am well, so thank you for everybody who has checked up on me. Me and my family are staying safe. We are still practicing social distancing. We're still under quarantine, so to speak, here in Toronto, although things are slowly starting to open back up. Mama Daley is doing well. Thank you for asking as well about her. Her wedding has been postponed due to the pandemic. As you guys know, she was supposed to be getting married next month, July, but that's been postponed. So we are looking forward to a fall wedding instead. For those of you who missed my vlog, I did buy a house, which I'm very excited about closing on very soon. That's something I'm looking forward to. And of course, when I'm ready to share the information about when I'm moving, I definitely will share that with you all as well. Yeah, I think not too much else really to update you on. I'm trying to think of any questions that I've gotten. You know, I've realized I've never done a Q&A on my YouTube channel. So I'll definitely have to do one in the near future. And yeah, that's really it, you guys. I don't have a lot to say. I just wanted to come, like I said, and sit down real time with you and chat and let you know that you are on my mind, and that we're all in this together, and just to remind you that yeah. I think that's it for now, guys, and I will see you in the next video.